The day she walked out, suitcases in hand and a smirk on her lips, she said, "I'm upgrading Vikram, you'll never be half the man he is." I stood in our empty apartment, her words cutting deeper than any knife. 3 years later, I'm sipping coffee in my penthouse, a self-made millionaire, while she and her superior guy are knocking on my door, begging for scraps. How did it come to this? This is the story of betrayal, downfall, and the sweet, cold taste of justice. Vikram Mehra was never one for grand gestures. At 32, he was a software engineer with a stable but unremarkable job at a mid-tier tech firm in Bangalore. His life was predictable, coding by day, Netflix by night, and weekends spent with his wife, Priya, planning a future they both dreamed of. A modest home, a family, maybe a dog. But Priya's dreams were bigger, shinier, and Vikram didn't see the cracks forming until it was too late. It was a humid July evening when Priya dropped the bomb. They were at dinner, her favorite restaurant, celebrating their 5th anniversary. Vikram had saved for months to buy her a delicate gold bracelet, nothing extravagant but heartfelt. She barely glanced at it. Instead, she pushed her plate away and said, "I'm leaving you, Vikram. I've met someone else. Someone better." The words hit like a sucker punch. "Better," he stammered. Priya's eyes were cold, her voice steady. "Rohan is everything you're not. Ambitious, charismatic, successful. He's going places, Vikram, and I'm going with him." She slid off her wedding ring, left it on the table, and walked out. Vikram sat there, the bracelet still in its velvet box, the restaurant's chatter fading into a dull roar. Rohan Malhotra was a name Vikram had heard before, a flashy entrepreneur who'd made a fortune in crypto startups, always in the news for his lavish parties and high-profile deals. Priya had met him at a corporate event Vikram couldn't attend. Within weeks, she was gone, moving into Rohan's sprawling villa in Koramangala. The divorce was swift, clinical. Priya didn't ask for alimony, she didn't need to. Rohan was her golden ticket. Vikram spiraled. He quit his job, unable to focus, and spent months in a haze of whiskey and self-pity. Friends tried to pull him out, but the humiliation burned. Social media didn't help. Priya's posts with Rohan, sipping champagne in Dubai or posing on a yacht in Goa, were a constant jab. Vikram's savings dwindled, and he moved into a cramped one-bedroom apartment, wondering where he'd gone wrong. The turning point came on a rainy night, 6 months after the divorce. Vikram stumbled across an old notebook from college, filled with ideas for an app he'd never pursued, a platform to connect freelancers with small businesses, streamlining payments and contracts. It was a dream he'd shelved for the safe job Priya had. I can't tell in short video. Full story on channel link below.